What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to give a little overview of my new project and what we're going to be diving into over the next few episodes. I don't know how many it's going to be, but we'll see as time progresses. So thanks for coming around, and let's get into it. So for those of you that have been following me on social media for a while, you've probably seen the single down tube swing arm rigid front end bike that I've posted a lot about. I've been dreaming about this build for years and gathering parts here and there for years now. And I feel like now is just the time to really get started on it. So let's get into a little bit of the specifications of the frame, the front end, and all that fun jazz. So obviously going to be running this cone shovel. I believe it is a 75. I got it and the ratchet top and actually the frame too, in a trade deal. Motor is allegedly freshly rebuilt. Transmission has a snapped countershaft in it. So this and this will be going up to Chuck Cycles in Elizabethton, Tennessee. He'll be going through the motor, freshen, anything that needs to be freshened up, making sure it's all within tolerance. Hopefully to be a reliable runner. Transmission's going to be getting a full rebuild as well, and while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and throw a Baker N1 shift drum in there because when in Rome, why not? I'm not going to be running this frame here. Again, if you follow me on any of my social medias, you know that I will be building a single down tube swing arm frame for this. The frame specs are roughly 7 up in the neck, 1 out, and 60 degrees of rake, which it should sit kind of like that, except a little taller. Pretty wild, but everything's been meticulously calculated and drawn in CAD. To make sure that it will be as much of a proper chopper as possible. Obviously, with a 60-degree rake, that entails that I will be running a very long front end, which I am. I believe it's going to be roughly about a 61 over front end. I will be building a set of satellite style wheels for it. I'm going to be running a 17-inch front and a 18-inch rear. Plan is right now to have the rear be a single flange so that I can run a sproder. Thought about going juice drum for a while, but I would rather go with a sproder setup. I feel like it's a little bit cleaner and shows off the wheels a little better. But yeah, front will be a spool, obviously. Should be pretty good. I'll pump up some little renderings of it, of what it should all look like. But yeah, won't be using this frame. I plan on running one of my rear fenders. This one is a smooth top because I have some ideas for the sissy bar and all that good stuff. Planning to run some sort of wassail tank that will be fully molded into the frame. Same goes with the oil tank. Plan on molding it to the frame as well as the fender. It'll all be getting molded, and I want to actually metal mold everything. I want to use minimal Bondo once the time comes, if any at all. Truly. Seen a lot of molded 70s style bikes, but once you tear away a 1/2 inch Bondo, they're kind of cruddy underneath. So my goal is to show off the actual metal molding process of it, because I think that in itself takes a lot of skill and shows a lot more beauty than just slapping Bondo on it. So yeah, that's the plans for this thing so far. If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode where we will be hopefully cutting some tubes for this thing and fitting them up. So we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.